Sagittarius, hi. All right, let's get started. We're going to look at first, we're going to look at love. And then after that, we're going to look at singles. And after that, we're going to look at like career and financial opportunities, things of that nature. So we'll get started. This is from May 1st through the 10th. And for Sagittarius, 2019. All right, so let's look at love first. See who you're dealing with here. Show me love, please, for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, love. Love. Sagittarius, please. Love with Sagittarius and love. Show me who they are dealing with in love. And show me Sagittarius. Sagittarius and love. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, didn't feel right. Almost. The cards feel really heavy all of a sudden. It's really weird. I don't know. I hope this isn't one of those reads. All right. All right, we're good. All right. Okay, so they have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Coin, and the Eight of Wands. Interesting. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and like 10 cards. All right. I will set these aside, but this is the card. All right, Five of Cups. Let me look at these. Queen of Cups, 10 of Coin, 2 of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. All right, and Nine of Pentacles. All right, so we'll look at those kind of separately here. Okay, so actually good. It's not one of those reads. A little bit, but not too bad. All right. So I feel somebody's coming towards you, obviously. I mean, this is the love reading part, but to me, this doesn't seem like an established couple. I don't know, unless you're married, that's possible, but it almost looks to me more like a singles read, but because we have these two opportunities, like right here. Like they have the Knight of Cups coming towards you, so they're offering you some sort of romance or something. They're handing you their cup, you know, they're interested. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, where I feel like you are reciprocating. You're saying, okay, yeah, I'll take that cup. You know, we'll get started. We'll see what goes on here. So this could, sometimes the Knight of Cups can indicate like an apology also. So maybe for some of the more long-standing couples, that's what that could be indicating. I'm going to set these aside. I want to clarify one because the Nine of Coin is here. The Nine of Pentacles is, to me, a singles card. That's why this is throwing me off a little bit. It doesn't really feel like a couple's reading, and it's kind of supposed to be. So, I mean, the thing is, I think this person, they're really into you. You know, I think they're going to be communicating with you very soon. If they haven't already, you know, they will be very soon. I think that they look at you as a very independent person that's pretty together, that you don't really need them. You know, and if they're like, if you're a female and you're watching and you're interested in a male and this is a male, then I feel like that might be a little tough on them, you know, in a way, because that's a little bit of a challenge sometimes for a dude, you know, when a woman is very, very self-assured, when a woman doesn't need a man, you know, in their lives, and I mean, they're okay with where they're at, that makes it a little more challenging for them, I think. But that's cool, because it also shows me if they are coming forward, then they have a lot of confidence and self-esteem as well, so that's good. So I do like the way that looks, or you know, it can be whatever, female, male, you know, whatever have you. That's the way I think this person views you, though, as being very independent and knowing your self-worth and knowing that they can't just come at you with like only part of their game. You know, they got to come on with the full game. You do have the Ace of Pentacles, so I do feel like you see a chance with this person. You see that this could have some sort of stability, but you have a couple cards here where I almost think that, like, I feel like this person sees you as attractive and like I said, stable, taking care of everything, that sort of deal. And I think that there's something about money about this thing. I feel that that might be an issue. But let me see. Let me take a look at a couple cards here. Or their temperament, because with the Five of Swords, I don't know. I feel like you think they might have kind of mommy issues, and that they might have a bit of a temper, and that's not really your thing. Yeah, I feel like you're a little bit up in the air on this, quite frankly. For some of you, this may be like a reconciliation kind of deal. For some of you, huh. I don't know. I get the sense because in your area of how you feel towards them, I get the sense that you're not really sure, really. Like, I feel like you did take this opportunity, and now you're kind of questioning it. You're kind of questioning them, like, maybe you saw like a different side of them than that you hadn't seen before, where that was maybe like a little bit of bitterness or a little bit of anger, or like I said, maybe some like mother issues, things like that maybe have come to light recently that's making you kind of question this, because you have the Five of Cups. So I mean, sometimes this is a third party card for me because of the Three Cups, okay? And then we have the Two of Cups in the background. Two of Cups, to me, it signifies a good, solid relationship. But that's behind the person. The person can't see that. They can't see that there is a solid relationship here. All they're focused on is the Three of Cups that have fallen. So sometimes the Three of Cups indicates to me third party kind of regrets or decisions or betrayals or what have you, and emotions over that, and not being able to get beyond those circumstances because they hurt bad or what have you. But I do feel like for Sagittarius that there's just like this sort of air about things that is a little odd. Now, for some of you, I mean, it could be, it'd be for a very few of you, because most of the people that watch my videos are not really in that age range, but with the Empress card as kind of the overall here, some of you, this could be maybe about a pregnancy. That's possible too. And, because this is like something new coming into your lives. That could be too. So something new coming in, maybe it's not an offer of love or this stable opportunity. Maybe it's news, about a pregnancy. For some of you, that could be, especially with this Queen of Pentacles that was off to the side with some of this other stuff. If that's the case, I do, for some of you, I do think that you guys will move forward and actually get married or move in together and that sort of thing. And I think you'll have a great deal of stability also, if that is the case. For others of you, I think it's just a matter of trusting this person. Like I said, I feel like maybe you've seen a different side of them that you weren't quite aware of, and it's reminding you of something, maybe from your own family, or like behaviors like from your own family growing up, or it's reminding you of being hurt before. There's just something here that you're not thrilled with, but I think you get past it. I mean, not that you should, I'm not saying you should. I mean, it depends on this significance of what this is. I mean, that's always, that's your call, obviously. But yeah, I mean, if it's something that shouldn't be gotten over, but I kind of feel like you will, and you guys will move forward. Let's see. Give me one more kind of outcome card here. Three of Wands. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. I feel like this person may have tendencies to come on very super kind of like soft and sensitive and romantic and all that kind of stuff. But inside, they've got some controlling issues. They've got some power control issues, things like that. So for some of you, you may go forward with this person with the Three of Wands, but then at the bottom of the deck, I also have the Eight of Cups. So for others of you, I know that's not very clarifying, but it's a general read. It's best I got here. Some of you may emotionally just feel it's time to put this behind you and walk away. So I think you'll feel like which one you resonate to. Like when you're watching this, like which one did you kind of relate to. Like, yeah, I probably will move forward, or yeah, I probably will walk away. It is the kind of thing that I see here. So it could go either way for all of you. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean walking away either. This could also just mean putting a lot of old emotions about a situation to rest and moving forward. So into seeing a bigger picture. So that could be for some of you as well. Ultimately, though, I don't know. I think for a lot of you, I'm not sure if this is a reconciliation. I'm not sure it can stand the another round. I mean, I think it might go another round, but I don't think it will withstand that. I think it will end again. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. So, but for if it's not a reconciliation thing, I think some of you will still choose to go forward with this. But I mean, just kind of look at these issues. If these issues are, I mean, red flags come up for a reason. That's what I'll say. Okay, all right. But I mean, everything can be worked on. It's just how much effort both people. It's cool if you're willing to work on it. I can tell you would be, because you're coming out as the Nine of Coins. You're a very self-empowered, self-assured person. You have wisdom. You know that some things need work. But I can't say the same for the other one necessarily. So I don't know if they will. All right, kind of thing. All right. So let's see. Let's look at Sagittarius singles and see what's going on there. Sagittarius singles. Sagittarius singles for May 1st through 10th. Sagittarius singles, please. Sagittarius singles, May 1st through 10th, 2019. Single Sagittarius. Oh. Okay, so the Emperor flew out. All right, so you could be dealing with an Aries, possibly, or this could be a boss that you've been attracted to, or it could be somebody who is a little bit controlling. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here we go. Huh. All right, so I think this ties into the love reading. That happens sometimes with these. It's like somebody out there probably really, is needing to hear these messages or what have you, so it comes out the strongest. But hopefully there's still an overall resonation with some of you out there. So the Emperor card came out, kind of flew out, all right? So, and that was in the love reading that we just did, where I kept saying it kind of felt more like a singles reading than a love reading. So the Emperor is, it can be an Aries, and if it's just an Aries, fine, then it doesn't have to be the things I'm going to say after this. If it is not an Aries, the Emperor, they're very much control freaks, okay? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad, it depends on your personality and what things you need at what times. Because the Emperor, it's not that's necessarily a bad thing. They get to be the Emperor because they're control freaks. They know what they're doing, and they generally have the knowledge to do that. That's why they become that. However, there's the negative quality of that, where some people think they're the Emperor when they don't deserve to be the Emperor, and they're just controlling people, because they think they know all the answers. And so, it can go either way. Some people are genuinely deserving of such a title, and some people give themselves that title when there's no reason they should have that title. Okay, so I just don't like this, quite frankly. The Devil card's here. Whenever the Devil card shows up, I mean, unless it's like there's a lot of other cards around it that indicate to me that it's just a temporary thing, where it's just kind of lust or what have you, then I don't mind the Devil card that much in that respect. But this one I don't like because of this combination. So whoever this person is, it could be a Capricorn, could be Aries, whatever, water sign. We got all kinds of elements and signs here. But these two together indicate to me a person who doesn't really know their value and doesn't know their worth, unlike the reading I just did, a second ago, the first one. And they're just afraid. They're afraid that they get into relationships or they stay in relationships, but this is a singles reading, so they get into relationships basically because they for a lot of the wrong reasons, because they don't want to, they're scared they're going to be alone. because maybe they're, like my age or something, and oh my God, I better hook up with this person now because I'll never find anybody. It's that kind of fear. Sometimes it's just fear of just, oh, I better take this one because I might not find another person. So sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with age, or it's a low self-esteem card. Basically, it's fear. It's fear, and not trusting in yourself, not knowing your value, not knowing your worth, and being afraid to kind of know who you really are. All right. And so when you don't know who you really are and you're kind of scared of that because of what people will say or how they'll judge you or what have you, then you end up in these trapped relationships that will just be like this infinity loop of crap, basically, to put it bluntly. And not like it won't all be that, but but the basis of it is, all right. The base is built on crap. Okay, I'm sorry to be so blunt. That's kind of gross, but that's the best way I can put it. All right, and there might be there might be like this great attraction to them. There might be this and that and what have you, but it's on a turd. Okay, that's the thing. So. Because there is, I get it. With the Ace of Cups here, there's an attraction, and this is probably karmic. The thing is, maybe this person was a fantastic person on a different level or like a different plane. Like maybe we live on different things going all around at the same time, and maybe on this one they're like awesome. Or maybe back here in this one they were fantastic, and so there's like this love, this attraction for them, and what have you. But on this one, they're not. So, and I know that's hard, when that happens. But the thing is, I feel like this is calling on you to use your discernment, use your best judgment in the situation, and know really what you're going to get from this. And is this person really going to be like this most awesome partner for you for the next 5, 10, 20 years? Or is it going to be this energy for the next 5, 10, 20 years, right? Because overall, at the end, you have the 9 of coin. And again, this is a woman who knows their worth, okay? Or a man, whatever. But most likely I'm speaking with a female. But we do have the Emperor card here. So this message applies to males too. In that case, you need to be the Emperor and take control. But for the females, you need to, these two are kind of polar opposites, all right? So this one is not scared of who she is. This one is not afraid to show that she's independent, that she's unique, that she can stand on her own, that she doesn't really need someone to give her things because she's very capable of taking care of herself, kind of deal, and stands alone. And again, like I said, men, that would be the same message for you guys too, being scared of showing your power, of showing, and that happens a lot in society these days, because men, there's this like movement to, with the whole incorporating, the femininity and the masculinity and all that, and I think that's fantastic. But it's like media doesn't really feed us the best messages in that respect. It's way deeper than that, and so I think a lot of men lose touch with like how to be the emperor of themselves. So it could work that way as well. But overall, I think it's best to whoever this one is. That it's not a healthy attachment is what I will say. Yeah, and some of you, this may be like a reconciliation thing that you are considering. I'm looking down the bottom of the deck to see if it got better in that respect. As far as singleness, yes, I see singleness getting better, but as far as the reconciliation, it's a long road, as far as it ever reaching any pinnacle of awesomeness. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's move to work and finance opportunities for Sagittarius. See what's going on with them. Work and finance opportunities for Sagittarius, please. Work and finance opportunities for Sagittarius. From first part of May 2019. First part of May 2019. All right. 2 more shuffles. All right. Okay. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Temperance card, that's your card, so that's cool. So you are your own opportunity. We have the Three of Cups, and we have the Moon card. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So there is a possibility here for some of you Sagittarius is that your emotional happiness and things like that are tied into your work and career in some way, or it could like involve family in some way also. Maybe there's a vacation coming up. There could be something like that too for you. But with the Seven of Wands in the current financial situation, this is the card for the current financial situation for you guys. So the Seven of Wands, not a bad card. You know, it's not there's no pentacle card, the pentacles in this reading, but this is not a bad card for your current situation. Maybe because the positive part of it would be that you're kind of on top of things, okay, but you know that you got to keep fighting like hell to stay on top of things and to stay on top of the game, but you're doing pretty good and you're making a lot of advancements in that area. You have a lot of energy towards your goals, things like that, and you want to stay on top, so you're willing to fight for that, so that could be it. For others of you, this could mean needing to have more courage about the actions that you take in your financial responsibilities or duties, you know, in regards to your career or what have you. And for others of you, this could be on, on the, oh, hang on, I can tell. Talking too much, hang on one second. It's hot here today. All right, sorry. It could mean just like kind of feeling blocked. Like you might feel like you're like ready to take on the world and take on a lot of stuff and get to work and do all these things, but you might feel like things just, there's some sort of blockage or something going on. So for some of you that could be, all right. And I think that might relate to maybe more of you because of the next card, because the next card is where new sources of income will come from. So it's the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about, first of all, to me, it always says it's a card of meditation, all right? So like meditating, which I can't stress enough how like freaking amazing and how beneficial that is in so many like health ways, financial ways, psychic ways, all kinds of ways. Especially for Sagittarius, because you guys, you have like incredible just energy for that type of stuff. But you can go pretty quick, pretty fast, Sagittarius is, whereas somebody, you know, other signs might have to like really meditate for, you know, 5 years to get to the level that a Sagittarius can reach in like a month, you know, kind of deal. So with the Four Swords, though, I do believe it is about kind of letting things sort of like rest a little bit. If you've been like really struggling, you know, like really trying to stay on top of shit, you know, trying to be at the top of the heap, just defending your spot and all of that kind of stuff, this is saying, all right, more financial abundance and opportunity will come to you if you kind of take a break, you know. And I know that sounds weird, you know, because mostly you want to keep all that momentum going and stuff, but the thing is you do need to refuel, and you need to refuel from like the universe needs you to be somewhat calm and collected so they can send you new energies and new ideas and things of that nature. So the Four Swords is about going kind of to a very quiet kind of space, 30 minutes, you know, something like that, and, you know, kind of just closing your eyes and just kind of let go. Let go of things. Don't try to like force an idea to come to you or an insight or anything like that. Don't expect like miracle angels to come to you and give you, you know, words of advice. You know, just like relax and just sit, you know, and then, you know, that's when inspiration will come and some sort of insight or something may come to you. And it's funny. I was joking about like an angel coming to you and telling you things, but that's why I was saying, like, don't expect that or try to get that or anything like that. Just let it go. But it could be something like that because you have the Temperance card, which is your card, Sagittarius, but it is an angel. So that's kind of interesting. And it's in your area of opportunity. So there could be something about just resting or relaxing, letting things go, like feel that tension fall away from you for a little bit, just don't think about work stuff or plans or your next plan of attack or anything, just kind of let it go. Because the opportunity this is the card that is in your opportunity sector. Okay. So it's you in that sense. I mean, you are your own opportunity. So it's not somebody else that's going to give it to you. It's not, uh, what have you. It's you. You are your own opportunity. But this is also a card of patience. Okay, being patient and waiting for just the right kind of blend of things. But it's also, it is sort of an angelic card. So it could be some sort of divine intervention that comes to you that is in the form of an opportunity. So because how that opportunity will benefit you is the Three of Cups. So I feel like there's something here that you will be kind of celebrating, and a need to kind of network, but in a fun way, in a way, in a social way, in a social setting, in a way that you are comfortable with and enjoy. Maybe even just getting together with a few friends might kind of benefit you in some way and give you some insights into things. But I do feel like you have something to celebrate here because of your own insight that comes, okay? Because this is something that I feel like you have a lot of energy and passion towards. And especially with the moon as your overall guidance also, because again, to me, the moon is kind of secretive and cool and Sagittarian, it's a card for Pisces, but I don't know, it's just got a good vibe in this read, I feel. So, the moon card is a lot of times it's about information that's a little bit hidden from us right now, but it's going to make itself known very soon. Okay, so for some of you, I feel that if you can kind of connect, and again, don't force it though. Like, don't try to get an angel to come to you, or don't try to get answers. It's really truly about letting go. And then I feel like this sort of kind of divine inspiration will come, that's going to give you a good something to celebrate here. All right, some sort of opportunity. And again, like I feel like it's a lot of it is hidden from you now, but it's about soon it's going to make itself very clear. Okay, with the moon card. And I believe it's going to make you very happy, or it has something to do with family. So it could have something to do with, like it's either something that's going to make you emotionally very happy, or it could have something to do with, legal type things, or possibly like inheritance, possibly. Or like marriage. I don't know. There's something here that's more about less about work and career and more about your emotional satisfaction. Okay, so somehow that's tied in to this financial career reading. All right, but it looks good and looks strong. So I really like it. I think it's good if you can kind of relax into this, is what I feel. All right. So, okay, great. I'll leave it there. Sagittarius, if you like this video, all I ask is maybe leave a little comment in the comment section, even if it's just like a little emoji or something like that. Not fishing for compliments. It helps like move my video through the YouTube ranks, and if they see activity on it, okay. And, subscribe is always a fantastic way to support the channel as well. And I'll see you guys soon. We'll do the next, it'll be 10th through the 20th. And then, of course, I do the daily-ish love reads and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see you then. All right, bye.